Hey everyone, in today's lesson we're going to take a deep dive into an AI tool that creates extremely realistic avatars. Avatars for your courses, avatars for your YouTube videos, avatars for Instagram and for TikTok. Today I'm going to run all the tests so you can leave here with your avatar, alright? But first, comment below if you already use any video AI, whether professionally or just for fun in your daily life. Let me know the name of the tool and what you use it for. Just a reminder, I'm not in my office right now, but YouTube doesn't let me take a break, so I'm making this video to avoid penalties, and also because you all deserve new content, okay? No beating around the bush. Let's go straight to my computer screen. The first thing I wanted to mention is that the tool is called Humva. It's basically the direct competitor of the agent tool, which is the tool I use these days. Check out my realistic avatars. I have some character boy avatars here as well. Anyway, it's an excellent tool. I use it mainly here for those who have this question on my two channels, Maker Academy, which is a Brazilian AI channel, and my AI channel in the United States, actually for all English-speaking countries, Daily Artificial Intelligence. Both are monetized, so the question is, does YouTube monetize using artificial intelligence? Yes, it does. I'm going to quickly show you so you can get an idea, and then we'll go to the Humva tool. Check out this case with my avatar. Your phone works anywhere in the world with internet, but everything has a beginning, so let's go. Have you ever imagined using your smartphone to communicate in VR around the world with the internet, but everything has a beginning, so let's go. Have you ever imagined using your iPhone to communicate, but everything has a beginning, right? Have you ever imagined using your smartphone to communicate or chat online? Look how cool, I'm talking, I'm gesturing, the muscles in my face are working, they're moving. And on top of that, there's lip syncing, the words come out of my mouth and it moves, right? There's nothing like out of sync, right? It's totally in sync. Now look how interesting this is. I do this thing where I talk and suddenly a transition appears here and then I shrink the screen. Isn't that interesting? Global communication possibilities without relying on terrestrial infrastructure and the impact this could have on security. And I'm going to say, for those who don't know me, nobody notices the difference. The comments on the videos are about the content, not about, oh, wow, it's an AI. Besides that, check out the American version. Take a look.
Guys, the OMM has exploded in the artificial intelligence market. A serious leak within OpenAI.
Cool, right? And the same thing here. It changes to the bar. It changes to the little screen. Check it out.
Minimax and Kling have gotten ahead. Okay, let's go straight to my computer screen. Let's hit play and comment on these leaks.
So it's really interesting. The agent is an excellent tool, but here comes the competition, and the competition is really good. What we gonna do? I already made a first impressions video and shared my opinion on my channel, Rodrigo Barros. Just search for Rodrigo Barros monetization or Rodrigo Barros Master of AI, where you'll find the channel. There, I share my first impressions, a quicker video, a video that's more to the point. Here we're going to do some tests and learn how to use the tool. You can see here that there are several realistic avatars with a lot of quality, both for horizontal videos in YouTube format and for vertical videos in Reels, Shorts, and so on for Instagram, TikTok, and also for YouTube, which has its short video format. Also, you see that there are men, women, younger people, older people, various skin tones, and also different nationalities. So in various settings, more professional, more casual, the guy in a suit, the woman in workout clothes, anyway, different environments. I'm going to click here first to show the quality of the avatars, then I'll show you how to generate the personalized video. Let's take this guy here first. They will always be speaking in English because the tool is American, but over here, which we'll see in a bit, you'll type the prompt and it recognizes up to 32 languages. Let's take up here, let's hit play. Let's break down finance in full Spanish.
Whether it's to balance your budget or to navigate terms, it's about making the complex easier.
So notice that his mouth is moving, his head is moving. It's very natural. Let me zoom in a bit to see better.
Finance and law, or like sense and clarity.
You can tell that the person is the lawyer. Practice law, no lawyers. Let's take a look here. Let's get a woman now. This one looks like a nutritionist, doesn't it? Let's take a look here. Let's enlarge the screen here. Have you ever dreamed of taking your brand to the stars without pulling endless all-nighters? Now you're just a few clicks away from having customized videos that resonate with your followers.
You're just a few clicks away from having stunning, custom videos that vibe with your followers.
So you see that she talks, she blinks, she moves. It's all very natural. If you didn't have an artificial intelligence class, I doubt you would notice. A person who doesn't understand artificial intelligence, who isn't seeing it come in, definitely wouldn't notice the difference. Let's watch a video. Sitting down. A video. Standing up. Let's go. Let's enlarge the screen here. Wow.
And now you're just a few clicks away from having stunning, custom-made videos that...
Guys, thinking about monetization, what can you use this for? I'll give a real example. I create avatar because this person doesn't exist. I create the avatar. I animate it here. Where do you create the avatar, Rodrigo? You can use a tool, for example, Leonardo there. You put the prompt here, so a woman working in your office in professional attire, and you generate images like this one, 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 like this one. Then you take this image, bring it here to Unrava. We're going to teach you how to do that, and I sell the avatar with 4 to 5 videos for $100. So, just imagine how much money you could make to monetize project. Okay, how do you create the avatar, Rodrigo? Let's go. Let's create an avatar here. Let's get the procedure going. You come here to the avatar, click here, and you'll see that this project and this project are mine. That's why they're here in my avatars. I created an image. I created an avatar, and I uploaded just one photo. It was 1 or 2 photos. I think it was 1 photo. And then it generates these scenarios for me. The same thing here. In this case, I uploaded a photo of myself. You can see that it's similar, in my opinion. It's not exactly the same, but it's similar. And I sent an image of myself and generated these avatars. And you can see that it generates them in different places and also in different dimensions, which is excellent. You're going to click here on Create Avatar. Look at what you're going to do. You're going to take a photo from your computer. So when you click here, it will open up. All right? Let me see if I have a photo here to show you. Look, no? It was exactly this photo here that I sent. Look, to show you I'm not lying, this photo here I sent for the first avatar over there. And this photo was mine. So what do you have to do? If you're going to create an avatar of a person that doesn't exist, you're going to generate it in Leonardo, for example, or in any other tool. It could be Midjourney, it could be Flux, anyway. Then you're going to click here, choose the image. It will load, and then you're going to click here on Next. Look, it's checking to see if there are any copyright issues. Then you're going to choose the voice. Look how cool.
Let's make this awesome together. Whatever. Let's make this awesome together. Whatever you're aiming for, you're in the place. Let's make this awesome together. Whatever you're aiming for, you're in right place. Let's make it happen. Let's make this amazing together. Whatever you're looking for, you're on the right track.
All right, so what am I going to do? I'm going to choose voice for example. I click next here, and then what's it going to do? It's going to generate to 20 different situations. And what are you going to choose? You're going to choose 5 of them. Now, let me tell you something. These 5 minutes here is the biggest lie in the world. And then when you click here to generate the avatar, it's going to say it will take 6 minutes, 20 minutes, lie, but it did take a while. But I'll talk about that so you won't get scared, right? It was minutes, it was hours, it was days. I'll comment on that. Now, let's open another tab to see if at least we can be lucky enough for me to illustrate here and show how it generates, right? So there you can generate both 4 images of people you've created, or you can upload a photo of yourself. Cool. Now, how would it be in the case of avatars already created by the company? You're going to choose an avatar. Let's choose, for example, this one that looks like young Magali Kalkin. So what are you going to do? It's simple. You're going to come here, type a text, and it will recognize the language. So if I type in English, it will speak with an English voice. If I set it to the voice, for example, in Portuguese, it will generate in Portuguese, Spanish, Japanese, and in Japanese. So what would you do? Let's take Google Translate here. You come here, you put a text in English, it generates in Portuguese, or if you put Portuguese, it generates in English or Spanish anyway. Then you copy it here. Let's go back to the tool. You copy it here and you click on export video. Clicked on export video. Look what happens. It's going to think here, okay, it takes a minute, lie. Then you go back and put it here in history. When you click on history, you'll see your projects. Here are 3 of my projects that are already ready. And there's one here that's generating. 6 minutes, also a lie. Anyway, so here I generated with that avatar, right? Let's go back here. I'll show you later. But I generated with the avatar I created, right? With that image I created. Great. Here it was with my avatar that I showed. That was down there, right? Here's my avatar, and here I generated with the Roomba's own avatar. All right? Let's see here what I did. I did it in both English and Brazilian Portuguese. Let's see here. I did it in both English and Brazilian Portuguese. Let's see how it turned out here. Let's go.
In today's video, we're going to analyze concrete data and global examples that help us understand what happens in countries where the super rich are taxed more. Let's also clarify the arguments about the supposed capital flight and see if this is a justified concern or a widely spread myth.
Well, guys, what did you think? Comment down below. I thought it was really cool. You can see the muscles in the mouth here. You can even see here when she gives a little smile, there's that dimple on her cheek. So impressive. Let's watch it again. In today's video, we're going to analyze concrete data and global examples. Look at the hands moving, gesturing.
That help us understand what happens in countries where the super rich are taxed more. We're also going to clarify the arguments about the supposed capital flight and check if this is a justified concern or a widely spread myth.
So what are we going to do now? Let's take a look at the avatar that looks like me but didn't find it. It turned out good, but it's me, right? So I have somewhat contradictory opinions, right? But it looks like it, right?
Have you ever imagined a browser that, through artificial intelligence, can predict exactly what you're looking for even before you type it? Or a browser that directly challenges Google's dominance and promises to revolutionize the way we interact with the internet? In today's video, we're going to explore how OpenAI is developing a bold solution that could transform the way we browse the web, challenging Chrome's reign and bringing a smarter, more personalized experience. Challenging Chrome's reign and bringing a smarter, more personalized experience.
I thought it was great, but I noticed there are some pauses that I believe aren't natural. I have an AI tool that automatically cuts those pauses. I'll show it at the end of this video, okay? Llama 3.3 surprises, uses fewer resources, similar performance.
Meta just released Llama 3.3 and it brought some impressive surprises. Imagine a tool that uses only a fraction of the resources of its predecessor, but delivers almost the same performance. That's what we're talking about. Lower costs, less demand on GPUs, and a great potential to transform everything from everyday practices to a...
Look how cool. Even the hair moves, and the shirt gets wrinkled. Take a look.
It's one of the worlds in virtual reality, and there's more. You'll be surprised by what this new version is capable of. It's one of the worlds in virtual reality.
She blinks. She moves her head. For me, it's excellent. It's on point. It's on the same level as a Gina. For sure it can compete. Now a personal question. Let's go. The avatar here, right? Let's go. Let's first, before I talk about the time, remember that I generated here. So check this out. It generates 20 options and you choose 5. If you want 5 more, you can generate again. But look how interesting. It was the same model, this one. You can see that it looks very similar because it's the same image. So it has a really good consistency. Now let's take a look here. Check this out. All right. So here we have this one. It looks good. Check it out with the suit. This Christmas one looks nice. And the one with the tie looks cool too. Look at that. And in various formats, right? Lying down, standing up. Look how neat. And it really depends on whether you're going to use a video on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. What's also interesting is this thing about the green screen. What's the green screen? The green screen is the chroma key. So you use some tool, Canva. Pro does that, but there are other tools. What to do? It will ignore what's green, and then you can put the background. You can place the person in Paris, in the office, by the pool, at the beach, in a hot air balloon, and you can use both images and videos, which is impressive. So it's really cool, have this green screen. I think this presentation one is cool. The person is not just facing forward, but also turned to the side. On the stage, I think. That's really nice. So what are you going to do? You're going to choose 5 here. I'm going to try to choose 5 that I didn't pick last time, and then I'll generate it. I chose 1 showed up. 2, I'm going to grab the green screen. I'm going to grab the green screen here to play around a bit, to test it out. I'm going to grab 1 more. Let's see. I picked 2 standing and 2 lying down. 1 more lying down. Great. So what am I going to do? I'm going to hit generate. And then comes the question, right? Here comes the question. It's going to generate here. It's going to take 6 minutes. Do you know how long it took? It simply took about 14 hours to generate this. But after it generates, it's generation, right? After the avatar is generated, in these situations, to generate the video here, to generate the video, it doesn't take long. I think it took around 30 minutes, which is acceptable, okay? Another thing, let's take this video. I mentioned about the automatic pauses. I downloaded the video. Let's download this one too. And let's download this other one here, which is in another language, cool. So there's an artificial intelligence that I'm going to introduce now called Recute. Recute is an artificial intelligence designed just for making cuts. That's all it does. It exists solely to remove those pauses where we usually take a breath or end up not speaking for a long time. So check this out. You're going to click here and then you'll come here and you'll choose. It already downloaded here and I'm going to pick one of them. It already downloaded twice, right? I'll choose one of them. Let's go with this green one. So look, these red points are the pauses. If I hit play here, check out what happens. There's going to be a pause. So the pause ended up being really long. So what can I do? I can adjust the intensity here. I usually leave it like this. But if I set it to super, it will catch other pause points. But I prefer it like this. So what do? I remove the pause and check it out.
Of amazing surprises. Imagine an AI model. Here's where the other pause was.
So it feels much more natural. Shall we grab another one? Let's delete this one. Let's grab the other video just to do the test too. All right, let's grab my one. I put open media and I add this one. Look, it caught pauses here. Let's take a look at how it was in the original. Did you see? Check this one out. Let's go to this other one. Look, it stays. Sometimes it even speaks without a voice coming out. So I'll remove it here. Ready? Just look. Type or a browser that directly challenges Google's dominance and promises to revolutionize the way we interact with the internet.
Even typing or a browser that directly challenges Google's dominance and promises to revolutionize the way we interact with the internet. In today's video, we'll see and...
Isn't it impressive, guys? Then you hit export and you solve it. Sometimes here it only had 3 or 4 cuts, but other times it shows 30, 50 cuts. So that really speeds up your work. Well, what did you think of this in-depth analysis on how to create a realistic avatar for your YouTube channel, Instagram, TikTok, or for courses? Let me know in the comments below because I want to hear from you. I'll see you in the next class. Comment down below because I want to know. I'll see you in the next class. See you later.